Gearbox is great.
Huh. But yeah, Moxie's the only one I know. You want to know
You can't play
why
as her.
I know about Moxie?
Because she's
and
spicy.
Siren. The Siren.
Which Siren? There's like
starts with an M, I think.
Maya.
Maya, there we go. I knew it was a short M name.
Okay.
But do you know how I know about them?
No. Here we go. No, how do you know about them?
Hentai!
Oh, lovely.
Oh my. Jason, children watch this show.
No, I'm kidding. No, someone talked to me about Borderlands years ago, and they started showing me back in college. Someone showed me all the Borderlands stuff, and they're like, "This is that character," and I basically stopped them and I said, "Listen, this one right here," and I pointed to Moxie. I'm like, "That one's cool."
Yeah, Moxie's great.
Oh, and someone cosplayed Moxie at my first Wicked Fair.
Dope.
Someone cosplayed, and they looked like spot fucking on too.
Nice.
Not on from no. I was thinking Anna from Frozen, and that's not it. And AJ.
I mean, there was someone cosplaying Elsa at my first Wicked Fair as well, so something to consider. And she looked on point as well.
Dope. Hey, you fighting a horse.
I went to the Ren Fair this past weekend.
Wow.
Would you guys like to know about it?
Nah. Nah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Which one was it? The one in Jersey?
No, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Mannheim.
Wow.
So, according to my friends who have been to other Ren Fairs, especially in New York, that was the biggest Ren Fair they've been to. It has the most space.
Nice.
And it's, you know, in a town that looks like a medieval town. And there's a lot of shops and stalls, and there's people who are crafting. And there was a blacksmith that had, you know how bodegas are run by cats?
Yeah.
There was a blacksmith run by a cat. And the cat was on a little leash, and it was perched on top of like one of the support beams, just looking down at people as they came into the store.
Huh.
So it was just like, you may enter.
That's dope. I want a cat bodega blacksmith.
Hella.
Yeah.
This horse fight's dragging on.
It is. Why don't you kill it?
Because now because I can't fight all of his parts at the same time. They gotta come out one at a time.
Why don't you?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh my god. This fucking guy.
This fucking guy. On a scale of 1 to 10, you're a 9, and I'm the one you need.
Oh my god.
I've heard that before.
Oh, that's great. Have you seen Joker, by the way?
Me?
Yeah.
Nope.
I invited him to Joker, but he wasn't interested.
You're not interested?
Yeah, not really.
And to be fair, it's not a typical super comic book movie.
I feel like that's what would make you more interested, because it's not a typical...
Yeah, I'm alright.
Well, for some people, maybe.
I heard it was good. That's enough for me.
It was good, but I don't know, something didn't click right for me. And I've mentioned this 1,000 times before, just watching the movie, something didn't click right, editorial-wise or directing-wise.
Well, the audience didn't hear you talk about it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Actually,
the movie was fantastic, but something just did not feel right in terms of directing or editing. There was something missing that...
Batman?
I don't know. No, not Batman.
It was Batman.
Fuck Batman. He's a kid in this movie.
Why wasn't Batman in the movie?
Because he was like 10 years old.
Was he? Did they introduce Bruce Wayne?
Yeah.
Then why did they have Batman time travel?
They had 10-year-old Bruce
Oh
Wayne.
my god.
But I don't know. It was some kind of editorial thing that just didn't click for me. And
Interesting.
that's what prevented me from enjoying the movie 100%. It was like I liked it 95%, but whatever this thing that I can't put a name to or a description to, whatever this is, it is the last 5%. And if they had that, It would have made the movie better. Maybe it's a deleted scene.
So you're telling me it was a bad movie?
No, it was a great movie.
So the 5% of it was bad?
It was a significant 5%.
It's a nitpicky 5%. Okay, fuck you.
I didn't like the way he looked at the camera in this one scene in the beginning, and it threw me off.
I felt like he was staring through the screen and into my soul, and I felt intimidated.
Have you guys ever seen The Room?
The Room?
I've seen a Nostalgia Critic review of it. And
oh, the one with like, oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah, no, it's, oh, hi, Mark. Yeah, that one.
No, I just seen the meme.
And that it's infamously bad.
It's a really good movie.
I thought it was infamously bad.
Yeah, but it's a good movie.
Well, good or bad is subjective.
Yes.
Okay, is it a good movie like good because haha, or is it a good movie like, oh, they got their shit together and the director knows what he's doing good?
The opposite of that, but good.
What?
Like, they do not have their shit together, and the director was horrible, but it was good. It was a good movie. Anyway, where I'm going with this is there's a character in Borderlands who's literally Tommy Wiseau, the whole reference. It's just a giant room reference. It's really funny. But the movie's good. You should come see it.
Isn't one of the voice actors one of those Viners?
Not that I know of.
Voice actors?
Okay, one of the voice actors.
Wait, not for The Room.
No, for Borderlands.
Oh.
Isn't one of the voice actors for Borderlands that he's a Viner? He was he did a lot of anime vines and video game vines.
Not that I know of.
All right.
Chris Hardwick's in it.
Who's that?
Chris Hardwick, the guy who does Talking Dead, I think.
Walking Dead. I don't know what that
Walking Dead stuff.
Yeah. I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, me too. Get it? Because I'm not drawing anything. It's a blank.
Well, why don't you draw something?
I don't know. I'm too tired.
Draw Moxie.
No, I can't do that.
Me?
I have no like leverage. I can't leverage anything. Leverage.
Draw a gun.
A gun?
A gun. Actually, you know what's funny? I thought of something hilarious for Colossal Clan East. You know that Western shooter game? Someone cosplaying as McCree. They take both guns for the photo shoot, use the guns, and they have McCree's rifle in their mouth, like Zorro from One Piece. And he's just like, gun!
Guns.
Gun.
So speaking of guns, I want to have a serious conversation about the... I don't even know what to call it, but like the belief that video games cause gun violence.
That's a myth.
They don't.
That's a myth.
Because I mean,
drew a gun.
Nice.
That's exactly how I used to draw guns when I was a kid. It looks like one of those
tiny water guns.
It's a water gun.
You never said what kind of gun.
Yeah.
I did not. Draw a BB gun.
All right.
But that...
He should have just drawn
BB. The same thing.
He should have just like BB right on the gun. Look, it's a BB gun.
I get it.
Okay, video games don't cause violence, and I think you said it best, Andrew.
Well, they cause violence, but not like
no.
Well, then here's the thing. Because to give people background who don't know, I studied psychology as an undergrad, and I did get a master's in mental health counseling. What the fuck was I?
Gun violence correlation.
No, I'm sorry. I was looking for the door. Anyway, from what I understand and from what I've learned in school, video games and violent, not just violent video games, but like violent movies and violent media in general, they don't cause people to be violent. They give people ideas of how to express their violence. So, in other words, if you sit me in front of, what's it called?
Joker?
Call of Duty, Joker, or Grand Theft Auto, whatever, no matter how many, times you show it to me, I'm not gonna have a desire to buy a gun and, kill people. Because I don't have that desire to, cause real-life harm. For that to be executed, there has to be a desire first. So take Elliot Rodger, for example.
Who's that?
He shot up a bunch of people.
Oh, lovely.
Well, that's a lot of people who shot up people.
But he was a World of Warcraft player, and
is he the one who made those vlogs where he was talking?
He's an incel.
I mean, most of the shooters are incels. But was
But
he
this guy was like really.
Wait, was he the
incel.
one?
I read his manifesto and he is fucked up.
Oh wait, he's the one with the manifesto, right?
Yes.
He's the one who
Actually, I'm gonna stop you right there because I don't want to share the manifesto because
it's fucked up.
that, and I don't know if we could potentially be flagged for that or something.
Okay, hold up. Then pause, cut this out. I just want to ask you a question to confirm his identity.
Since I read it, from a very early age, he had like a desire and an anger that I don't even remember him playing like shooters or anything, but from his upbringing and his mental state, like the violence was there. It wasn't because he watched the Joker movie. It wasn't because he played violent video games. It was because of his view of the world and his upbringing. And this is the picture, the only photo mission I'm missing.
Let's see.
Got it.
Eh? Oh, the demon tide.
Yeah. Oh no! I want to get out. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm sorry. What was
A violent upbringing?
Yeah. And because he had that desire, that's what drove him. Now, maybe some violent media or whatever gave him an idea to do of how to perform it, how to express the violence. That's what. Oh my God, the Ultima form for Sora is ugly in his monster form. He's all white.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But one other person was who had schizophrenia. The cat told him to chop up his neighbors. The neighbor's cat. No, I'm sorry. The neighbor's cat told him to chop up his parents into tiny bits.
Oh, lovely.
Well, what do you blame there? The cat? You blame the schizophrenia. You blame.
But that's kind of like blaming the cat, where get rid of the cat. But
it's clearly his fault because he has a mental problem that wasn't addressed or fixed.
right, it was internal.
Yeah.
Not external.
Yeah.
So for someone to commit a mass shooting or any sort of massive act of violence, there has to be an internal desire to do it, which is what I can't pin video games for to blame. Well, I did all the photo missions and I got Dark Chain. Okay, sweet.
I do remember
Yeah?
when I was really young, when I first started getting into World of Warcraft, there was a story about some kid in Asia who lit himself on fire because he believed he was a fire mage
I remember that.
and that he could control the fire. Unfortunately, he was out of mana.
Oh my. Oh.
Wait, what?
Did you not get that at all?
No, I didn't.
I got it, and I'm worried for your soul.
I'm worried for both y'all souls.
Listen, it's been a decade. I think it's okay now.
Like, Jason.
And I don't know his name, so I can't say specifically.
Oh.
I'm sure there's a lot of people who lit themselves on fire. And they're all out of mana.
Is there anything happier we could talk about?
No. I'm kidding. Of course, there's always happier things we can talk about. Like, did you know
Yes.
that
Yes.
I
Yes!
really want to play World of Warcraft? And that makes me happy.
Ooh, I think I did know that. I don't know.
I don't know.
I felt like I could have, like, a little something clicked in the back of my
I don't know.
head.
I think he's pulling your leg.
Yeah, he might be.
Yeah.
However, do you guys know of Ape Escape or no? Because if not, I'm going to go back to being quiet again.
I've heard of it. Well,
All right.
Well, what's I don't know. Anything funny
Tell
happened?
us about it.
Nope.
Please.
Nope.
What if I gave you $1 to talk about
All right.
Escape?
Okay, here we go. So, it's this game that was on... Wait, where's the dollar?
You're gonna take $1 from them, really? Hey, Jason, what are you doing?
All right,
hey,
all right.
I don't know who I'm
Here's
more mad.
50 cents. You get the other half when you finish talking
That's
about
fair.
it.
All right, I'll take
Okay.
it. I'll feel better taking it because it's quarters.
Okay,
So-
wait, hold on. I don't know who I'm more like upset at. Like Jason for paying you to talk and commentate, or for you accepting money from him
They're
to
quarters.
commentate.
They're quarters. He probably wasn't going to use them anyway. Am I wrong?
It's still money.
I mean,
Do
you're
you
not,
have a quarter bucket in your room?
No,
I
but
do.
I do use quarters sometimes. But anywho, continue.
If you need the
because-
quarters, I'll
no,
give
no,
you
no.
that.
This is money well spent. Talk about
Okay.
Ape Escape.
So it was
No,
this game.
it's really-
Excuse me. He asked me.
Okay,
not
go
you.
ahead. Go ahead.
So it's
Yeah,
this game
Andrew.
on PlayStation 1, and it's really funny and fun because you play as this dude named Spike, and he has spiky hair, and he catches monkeys. There's more to it. I just don't want to explain.
Why not? Do you want the other 50 cents?
No.
Then why?
I'm just being
That-
an ass.
that's all you wanted to talk about?
So the whole thing is
Give me-
there's this
give me
one.
my quarters back if that's all you're gonna talk about.
Well, that was the test, and you passed.
Okay.
So it's about this one monkey, technically. He's an albino monkey named Spectre. And what happens is the beginning of the game opens up with the professor. I forgot his name, Professor something. But the professor
yeah.
sends a shipment of pants to the zoo for the monkeys to put pants on. And he accidentally sends a shipment of I forgot what they're called, but they're helmets that increase the intelligence of the wearer. And Spectre, the albino monkey, gets this helmet. And he's like, wow, why am I in a zoo? Let's take over the world. And he gives the helmets to all the monkeys, and the monkeys escape from the zoo. And you have to time travel because there's a time travel machine involved. And Spectre and all the monkeys go back in time to try to rewrite history. And you have to go back in time and forward in time to catch all the monkeys, and then you have to fight Spectre. Spectre's really funny.
Yo, the Sonic redesigns are out.
I don't care.
It looks better.
I saw it briefly.
Yeah, it's a very fun game. Yes, I've seen that.
Okay.
It's a lot better. But anyway, I asked because I want to do like a quick cosplay of Spectre because he's fun. He has this cool spiky helmet, and white hair, cool cloak, and boots.
was supposed to go down here.
He also wears pants because he's an intelligent monkey.
And you're supposed to escape from these intelligent monkeys?
No. The apes have escaped, and you need to capture them.
Oh.
Right. That's why it's Ape Escape.
Oh, so it's not like Planet of the Apes.
No.
And James DeFranco is not in
I'm
there.
sorry. Have you ever even seen Planet of the Apes?
Have you?
Yeah, the original one, at least.
I've seen a bunch of reviews of it that I...
Is that enough to know what the movies are like? Is that enough, Andrew? Do you know what the movies are like?
Kind of?
Oh, you made it too.
I did, but here's the thing. I don't know if I'm supposed to go that way.
You can.
I hate this battle gate simply because it's a pain in the dick to find.
Would you like your quarters back?
No, you can keep them. I think
alright.
that was money well spent.
Thanks.
Enjoy your whatever the fuck you can buy for 20.
I'm just
for
gonna
50
throw it in my
cents.
quarter bucket.
Okay, so it's just gonna
It
become
accumulates.
part of the mass
Yeah.
of
There
nickel.
it is.
Yeah.
I have a little change, not a bucket, but like a little case where I put all my change in, and then
Well, it's not a bucket. I just say bucket because it's funny.
and I'm the word bucket is satisfying to say.
Yeah, bucket.
Bucket.
There once was a man from Nantucket who kept all his cash in a bucket. When his daughter named Nan ran away with a when his daughter named Fran ran away with a man. Well, as for the bucket, she tuck it.
Andrew, have you ever cashed your coin bucket in?
Yes.
How much did you get the last time you cashed it in?
Oh, I don't remember.
Guess.
The last time I did,
Yes.
well, I'm pretty consistent with it because it's not a big bucket. Even though that's not a bucket. It's
you like
not
me
a
to
big
tuck it?
container. No.
Okay,
can.
just
And
get,
this is the other boss.
get
It's
to the dollars and cents.
the Berserker. That's the next boss.
Okay, get to the dollars and cents. How much did you get from the bucket?
Well, since you
how much-
asked me, Jason,
how much did you get
my
from the
buckets
bucket?
usually range from like 40 to 80,
That's pretty good.
depending on how long I let them sit.
That's pretty
Well,
good.
That's just
what I was-
quarters.
I'm not consistent with how much I let them sit. It's like, am I gonna make a big purchase? I better go to the bank for my debit card, whatever.
Usually when I go away to a con or vacation, or if I want to just treat myself,
cash that out.
I go cash in my bucket. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna treat myself, and I just cash in the bucket.
I once got a Hellboy fist from what was it called? Loot Box.
Oh right.
And it was a pretty cool little like coin bucket, right? Coin fist, right?
Okay.
And I took it and I got $20 out of it, right? And I put it in my back pocket, walked down to Key Food, cashed it out, got 20 bucks.
Right.
Came back home, went to pull it out of my pocket, it snagged, it fell out, it cracked on the floor into 100 porcelain pieces.
Why was it porcelain? Why was it porcelain?
That was just the material they made it out
That's
of.
right.
Well, not porcelain, but like that weird kind of, it's not glass and it's not porcelain, but it's like
Ceramic.
ceramic. There we go. It's ceramic. It was ceramic. Ceramic fist.
You got a phone call?
Yeah, pause it.
Okay. It's actually a good place for an intermission because,
It's big.
yeah.
Too big. Jason, did you ask to go to the bathroom? You didn't get permission. You didn't get permission to go to the bathroom. Come back down and sit your tuchus down and ask Andrew. Okay. Okay.